Don't forget to like and subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.
Hey everybody, this is Gokai Spartan. I'm just making a video. I guess I'm just going to ramble on about some feelings I have about Power Rangers and the Power Ranger franchise as of late. Honestly, I've been with this franchise for a long time. I would say I've been here since I was 3 years old. Currently, things are looking a little bit better for us now. I hear that Disney and Hasbro got something in the works for Power Rangers. That's amazing. But to be honest, I'm just going to wait until the trailer comes out before anything concrete. To be honest, we've been promised a lot of things from Power Rangers and things that are attached to Power Rangers for a long time. We haven't gotten a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, we still haven't gotten the Order. He never did anything with Draken. There was supposed to be a video game to come out, like an adventure game. That didn't come out. And it was a lot of, there's various Power Ranger products that was supposed to come out that didn't necessarily come out. And, you know, as a fan, I'm a little bit disappointed in the trajectory the Power Rangers is going. To be honest, I always felt as though Power Rangers is kid-friendly. I understand that the show is navigated towards children and it's a kid show and they need to sell merchandise. But I look at it this way. This show's grown up alongside us and it should just be as mature as we are. And honestly, I haven't been having a good time with Power Rangers for a long time. What's been keeping me satiated, honestly, for Power Rangers has been Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, various fan projects on YouTube. To name a few, I would have to say Power Rangers Unworthy and Bloodline of the Grid. Those projects are amazing, honestly. And the comic books, the Boom Studio comic books have been great when it came to portraying the Rangers and giving background stories to all of its characters. It's been really good. But as far as Power Rangers itself, in my opinion, people say RPM's good. Never necessarily been a good fan of RPM. I say that the last time it's really been good is probably Jungle Fury, maybe SPD Dino Thunder. But anything after RPM is just mid. It's just straight mid, to be honest. Samurai, they tried their best to copy Shinkenger. Shinkenger is just a vastly superior product in every way. Megaforce, don't even let me get started on Megaforce. I made a previous video about my feelings on this, but I deleted it because I felt as though I was crashing out a little bit too much. And when it comes to Megaforce, Megaforce is one of the biggest abominations I've ever seen. It's one of the worst Power Ranger series to ever do it, and it almost made me quit Power Rangers altogether. And I just didn't like it at all. Because I'm a Power Ranger fan, like a thorough Power Ranger fan. Like, I like everything. I watch everything, and even if I don't watch a whole season or something, I'll at least dabble to see what it's about and get a good understanding of it. So I've been doing this for quite some time, and to be honest, I look at Power Rangers, and it's just, it could be better. Now, when it came to Dino Charge was great. I have no complaints about Dino Charge. In fact, I could rank Dino Charge in there with it being good at one point up until the ending where they brought dinosaurs back. But it's a multiverse thing, so I don't necessarily mind that so much. Ninja Steel, I'm gonna keep it 100, with the exception of the episodes with the late Jason David Frank. God bless the GOAT. With the exception of those episodes, I find it really hard to watch it. I can't, like, I don't like I don't like the characters. I don't know. It's just something about Ninja Steel, like. But I would say that Megaforce is even worse. I hate everything about Megaforce. I hate the way that they walk. I hate the way that they talk. I don't hate the way that they dress. The Megaforce suits are fire, especially the Super Megaforce suits, the Gokaiger suits. But Gokaiger was such an amazing franchise. It was one of the GOATs of Power Rangers. Every Power Ranger fan that has ever watched Super Sentai knows of Gokaiger and knows how great it is. And I was expecting for us to get something like that in America, and we never received it. So what I'm doing instead is I'm utilizing AI tools to create various own Power Ranger products, mixing it with various things that I like. And I'm just doing this. When I started making videos, I had no idea exactly where I wanted to go with it, because I like a lot of things. Like, I'm a Power Ranger fan, a Game of Thrones fan, a Kingdom Hearts fan, a Naruto fan, a Dragon Ball Z fan, a True Blood fan, a Once Upon a Time fan, a Digimon fan, a Pokemon fan, a DC Universe fan, a Marvel Universe fan, All Tomorrow's fan. All the things that I just listed, I'm a huge fan of, and I could have went any trajectory, but I decided to choose Power Rangers because it was at the infancy of my life. It was the first thing here since I was 3, and I love this franchise, and I want to do right by it, because I felt like it's been done wrong by so many times. We could have had so much. And don't even let me get started on Cosmic Fury. They gave us Ryu Soldier helmets, and they gave us some of the cheapest suits imaginable. And it was just a tragedy that that series could have been better, and it wasn't. And I look at things like that, and I just think to myself, like, honestly, things could be done better. And the reason is, and people always say budget this, budget that, and that be the truth, but the truth be it is just people don't really have the will and the heart to fully do it. Nobody's fully committed to this project of Power Rangers. And, you know, Jason David Frank was one of the rare exceptions where he was committed to this. He spent his entire life basically making Power Rangers what it is and carrying the franchise on his back. He made it so everybody else could eat. He made it so people like the other actors could go to conventions and say, hey, look at me, and they could get autographs and things like that. Jason David Frank was doing it way before Austin, way before any of the rest of them, and they all fell in line. The truth is, he's the GOAT, he's the Green Ranger, and I miss him dearly, and God bless the dead, and I hope his soul finds peace. But I say that to say this: with him gone, we don't really have a pillar for the Power Ranger franchise anymore. There's not much we can really count on. There's Austin St. John, but he said nice things about the Mustache Man, and he keeps on getting in trouble with the law. We can't count on the Red Ranger like that. Walter Jones and David Yost, we can count on them. Amy, we can kind of count on her, but she refuses to suit up again, so that's kind of goes against us somewhat. And like, you know, and as far as I'm concerned, Ming, we could definitely count on the new Yellow Ranger, and Once and Always was actually really good. And when Once and Always came out, I honestly thought we were back. I thought we were back for a second, but when Cosmic Fury came out, and my joy turned to ashes in my mouth. My joy turned to ashes in my mouth at this very moment. Picture yourself sitting down, eating popcorn, maybe a blunt in your hand, whatever the case may be, and you're watching your show. You got everything that you need to watch the show. You got your food, your beverage, whatever the case may be, and your show comes on, and it's fire at first. The Power Rangers is over here beating up monsters, the Morphin Masters in the sky blasting niggas to death, and it's beautiful. But me, one of my favorite villains from Q Ranger was Ikagen and Madoko. They were a squid duo that they were very dangerous for the first 12 episodes until they found out his trick, and Madoko lasted way longer, dying like around episode 44, I believe. So I say that to say this. They made an English version of Ikagen, Inkworth, and I wanted him to at least be one of these three things. A monster that gets blown up, but not looking stupid or nothing like that. Or a conniving backstabber, or a world-ending threat, whatever the case may be. I wanted him to have some type of menace to him. But my joy turned to ashes in my mouth the second Squazzle walked past him and pushed him like he was a bitch-ass nigga. And that shit hurt my feelings. And he kept on calling himself a fool with anxiety, calling himself Inkworth, you fool, Inkworth, you fool. To be honest, that ruined Super Megaforce, I mean not Super Megaforce, Cosmic Fury. That ruined Cosmic Fury for me more so than anything that the Rangers did themselves. Because if I could take Ikagen and how they handled Lord Zed's final battle, in fact, let me touch on that right now. How they handled Lord Zed's final battle was terrible. How dare you handle his battle with some stupid philosophical drabble about him giving up his power. This is Power Rangers. We don't come here for that. I understand you think we come here for that, but no. We come here for action. We come here for violence. We come here to see shit get blown up. And then after that, you can teach us something. You can't teach us shit before we see the spectacle. And you didn't give us a spectacle. Y'all put Lord Zed in a genjutsu planet where he had to deal with his wife the entire time. And y'all talk no jutsu him out of the battle. That's not a way to handle the situation in Power Rangers. That was terrible. That was very unwell done. And to be honest, we didn't even need Lord Zed. There was no reason for him to come back. We had so many villains that we could have used in Q Ranger. Y'all could have even made those stupid two squid villains that y'all tried to push on us. Bajillionaire and her daughter Squid. Y'all could have made them the main villains. And y'all could have made Ikagen and Madoko like assassins, like serious assassins that actually put in work, not some fools like Inkworth, you fool. I'm an idiot. I hate when they make villains like that, bro. Power Rangers don't know how to write evil, and I hate it because they just want to cater to children. We're not children anymore. We're adults. The only people that watch this show, for the most part, are teenagers to adults. If children watch it, I'm proud of you, and I see you, and I acknowledge you, and I'm glad that you're here. But to be honest, this show is 30 years old plus, and it needs to be handled as such. Because if we keep on handling it as children, it's just going to fade into obscurity like everything else. I'm going to cut things short now. I just wanted to make this video about my feelings for Power Rangers Megaforce and Power Rangers Super Megaforce and Cosmic Fury. So if you like any of my comment, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.